is about that time of year. So, on my own, I wasn't told to by anybody, but...
Is it already time for Halloween?
Yeah, so...
Jeez.
I donned my spooky Castlevania box art shirt
Okay.
for the special season that, sadly, the viewers will not get to see, because it's hidden by laptop and table.
We'll get to see our only Halloween showcase.
So...
Remember? Isn't this like the 4th or 5th one?
This is like the 4th one, if I remember right.
This is the only scary movie type content we ever do.
Yep. Yeah.
Is for the lame Halloween episode.
So, yeah.
And perennially struggle on.
Yeah.
What was our problem this time? We couldn't keep doing Silent Hills. What was last? Was Silent Hill last year's? I believe so.
Silent Hills was last year, so we had to do something different.
Can't do a bunch of them in a row.
Yeah. And they're just always kind of hard to pick.
There were none that got grabbed up at a dollar bin or anything.
Yeah. So, and we of course don't want to talk about the ones that the horror movies and the Halloween movies that everybody already knows. Kind of no use in talking about those. So, it's a very strict rule set that we kind of have to go by.
Well, this year is kind of loophole-ish. Actually, it counts as horror because there are elements of, like on Poltergeist?
Yeah.
Where it's a bunch of fog and flashing lights and blowing. Everything in the living room is blowing.
And things are scattered about through the room and...
Yeah, you have stuff flying, things...
Yeah.
Stuff blowing.
So, there are horror elements in this year's pick, I guess.
I got excited. It counts as horror. Kind of, but not really.
So, yeah.
Ninja 3 The Domination. And Shokasugi.
Yes, it's another entry in the importance of Shokasugi.
Well, we had been remiss on that for a while anyway.
Yeah, we have. It's been a long time, so...
And stumbling across this, let's see, that got purchased for Albert Pune, and some other ones I wanted to go ahead and have on a DVD if I didn't have a copy.
Okay.
It's got a Invasion USA that's pretty funny.
Yeah. The Norris joint.
Another copy of Exterminator 2. And,
it's got,
Pune with Albert, or, Cyborg.
Yeah, Cyborg. Nice. And it's also got Death Wish 2, which we all need.
Oh, yeah, I won't turn that away.
So, yeah,
Ninja 3, The Domination.
Yep.
Insane movie.
Yes.
Even without the horror elements.
Yeah.
For crying out loud.
It could just be a an action martial arts movie, and it would still be awesome. But thanks to the direction the writers and the director took, mainly the writers, probably we could fold it in. It'd be a Halloween joint. So, yeah, not only does it star Shokasugi, it also stars another famous Asian actor.
Oh, James Hong? Yeah,
James Hong.
Shokasugi and James Hong in the same thing.
Come, follow me.
Sure beats the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
You know how many other times that happens?
So yeah, that's pretty notable.
Pretty awesome.
But yeah, this
1984. And what's the interesting thing about this timeline for 80s ninja movies? It's clearly part 3. It's called Ninja 3.
Clearly, but part 3.
Except what kind of neat thing did number 1 and 2 end up being? That I completely forgot. I forgot those were the same franchise.
So it involves the word ninja.
Yes. Enter the Ninja.
Yeah.
One of, if not the, ones that started it all.
So,
Enter the Ninja, like 80 or 81 or something. with that one blonde lady.
Yeah. And then you've
from
got
the bright green Charger.
Yes,
your
sir.
famous. It's that idiot thing from the famous meme of bad. Bad action movie fight scene.
Yeah, it's a well-known
villain death endings. It's the thing with the guy in the suit where he gets a throwing star thrown into his chest.
Yeah,
and does a dramatic.
Yeah, well beloved by a lot of people.
Apparently, that's Ninja 1.
So
is Enter the Ninja.
Who would have known?
And then 83, I believe, was Revenge of the Ninja. That's part 2. Still without a number.
Who would have known?
It's not called Ninja 2 Revenge of the Ninja.
Yeah.
It's just Revenge of the Ninja.
Who would have known? And then
there's no canon continuity, remember?
Mm-hmm.
It's a Shokasugi of a different man each time. Where where he plays a guy named Cho Asaki.
Yes.
And that whole craziness.
Yeah.
I don't remember if you watched it with me, but part 2, or Revenge of the Ninja is darn crazy.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched Revenge of the Ninja, so I'll have to put that on my watch list. So,
well, you of course know how important it is to me to purposely say, he's a ninja! Time and time again.
Yes. Yeah,
Revenge of the Ninja is what that is from.
Oh, good. Yeah. Awesome.
I was highly pleased that Ninja 3 The Domination came in the sequence of sequels of
yeah.
Part 2 being
so it could be associated with
he's a ninja!
Yeah, that. So but yeah, we also kind of get one of those in this movie too. It's like an altered version of, but it's not said exactly.
Yeah, the happiness of trying to find whatever commonality you can past the fact that it's Shokasugi.
Yeah. So, but yeah, this movie hits the ground running. You get a fight scene literally as soon as you press play. That takes place at a golf course.
In the Golans, Canon Films, classic format of helicopters flipping.
They don't keep you waiting. It's
cars jumping off ramps, exploding.
Yeah. Superhuman strength. At one point at the beginning sequence, you get to see the bad ninja, probably acted by Sho, you get to see him lift up the tail end of a freaking golf cart.
Oh, yeah.
You know how heavy those things are.
Zany action.
So, but yeah, that's how you establish the evil person, the evil character in this.
If you don't know anything of not even reading a one-sentence synopsis on the back of a action pack, your first time going through this is hilarious for you.
Yeah, it is.
Trying to figure out what the heck is even going on.
Yeah.
It's a huge, long fight sequence of these cops chasing this evil ninja man. Goes on and on forever.
Yep. Which is
the complex tale of the spirit of a evil ninja man who possesses this innocent American California girl.
Yeah.
He's doing his what it's called, assassin job.
Yeah. And he gets...
What was it? A politician on the golf course?
Yeah. That was like
then as the police chase him after he's finished the job...
Yeah. He gets shot.
And there's some kind of takedown...
Yeah.
That they try to do?
Yeah, he gets taken down, but he's able to, like, do this stealth ninja move that allows him to get himself to...
be online for...
a place where he can...
Trying to switch bodies with...
Yeah.
And then remember he gets a choice. Or theoretically does. In the film, he doesn't have much of a choice because he's about to die.
Yeah.
But they prove that theoretically you can...
He did have a choice.
You can be like, okay, well that person has, high blood pressure, this, thyroid.
Yeah.
likes to eat, Dr. Pepper and Twinkies.
Pound down the junk food, yeah. That person over there does aerobics like 3 times a day and
Yeah, he possesses this this fitness girl.
listens to Pat Benatar.
It's like a 24-year-old woman
Yeah.
of the L.A. region.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be in L.A.
I think so?
Filmed in Phoenix for all the desert sequences.
Yeah.
Otherwise supposed to be L.A. or something like that.
I got kind of a mid-80s LA vibe from the movie.
It's a super awesome 20-something girl who works as a part-time phone company.
Like a tech.
Yeah, one of the employees that actually climbs up the phone poles.
Yeah,
And it fixes the little power boxes up there.
Yep, she will connect wires and make sure your phone call gets through, for sure.
To be able to climb trees in the little ninja claws with the foot and hand nails that they use to climb up a tree.
Yeah, he was able to pick.
And then her other second even job. Remember, she's a straight up fitness instructor.
Yes. Yeah.
Talking about, okay, everybody jog in place, keep jogging.
Yeah, that means they can maintain the athleticism
and then what is otherwise negatively connoted to be health nut.
Yeah. So
she's like, get that out of my face. I don't drink soft drinks.
Yeah.
Coffee. I just have some V8. And you do get something of a love story. It's the local policeman.
Yeah.
Except her being possessed, they put a really great twist on it, because for however percentage of the film, she's the villain.
Yeah.
She's an evil ninja.
Yes.
That's taking advantage of her original self's
like
athletic skills and fitness.
Yeah. And
levels for jumping through the scene.
Yeah, comboing that with the knowledge bestowed upon her by like the evil ninja sword. See, she can suddenly know how to do all of the ninja techniques.
You automatically have his knowledge of
It's just boom. As soon as it was passed on, she got the knowledge. So, but yeah,
cool horror plot though.
Yes,
as I say, for it to count for Halloween, there's sequences that involve ghost stories.
With
James Hong.
Definitely.
His scene. He's. It's only a brief part. You don't get James Hong through the entire movie, but what small part he's in is great, of course. Yes, classic movie apartment for you.
Yeah, it's full of all the things you would expect to find in like a mid-80s apartment.
Loft, cool looking, big loft studio, whatever it is.
You got your big neon freaking decorations.
Game cabinet right before the mid-80s gaming slump.
Yeah.
Pretty great to see.
Yep.
Bouncer. That figures prominently in another scene.
Yeah.
Nagels.
You get the Patrick Nagel painting. Very,
Never gonna turn one of those away.
Yeah.
Especially with shiny foil sunglasses.
Yeah. It's not even just a basic flat color. It's actually reflective. It plays in the scene there too.
One of those classic deals on the top of the building that used to turn around and around.
Yeah. Yeah.
An AC return vent rotator, whatever those are.
Yeah.
Those classic things from the 20th century on top of buildings.
Yep.
She's got one of those on top of her fridge.
Yeah.
That's a great touch.
How awesome is that? And to lean further in, like we were talking about earlier with the Halloween stuff, the spirit is able to possess her apartment. Like all the lights start flickering strangely.
So the poltergeist stuff, yeah.
And
everything's blowing.
You'll see the closet blow open. The sword brings itself to her.
Who put this fog in here? Yes, the floating sword part is possibly the comedic climax of the thing.
I don't know. I was a pretty big fan of that arcade machine doing the possessing. Whenever
The
it
laser
flashed-
show, yeah, that was awesome.
when it flashes the weird pattern on her, it was freaking sweet. But yeah, the apartment gets possessed. She's driven to fulfill the
memories of the freaking police shooting at her.
yeah.
The guy kills 2/3 of this massive police force that was chasing him. Remember? But his
Yep.
last memories before
Before
getting shot up and then finally killing him or whatever
yeah,
is their faces as they're
it'll be this group of guys.
shooting him with 12 shotguns.
Yeah.
And what ones he doesn't kill, that he's still hell-bent on
Yep.
exterminating all of them.
He will
As
do,
a ninja!
yeah, he'll do some type of mind hack, spiritual mind hack thing and finish the job with her.
And of course that
Athletics.
gives your great complication in the plot, because that's her boyfriend, or her new love interest of dating,
So
is one of the guys that was there shooting at him.
yeah. So we'll have to give it to the
I think that's a cool twist for
yeah, it's something you don't see all the time type thing. Yeah, it's
an otherwise drab, cliched
yeah,
Hollywood love interest.
yeah. And so
El Camino's
yes.
shows car, or at least his rental in America. It is a Japanese man, but they don't say much about him.
No.
Did we find out if he was a prefecture police of
You kind of
Tokyo?
think that direction
Because he does some detective sleuthing, whether or not he's supposed to.
Yeah. He has that aura. Show kind of in this movie has that aura.
He's a brilliantly effective sleuth man that you wonder whether that's just part of being a good ninja.
Yeah, because
He is this legendary top ninja, so surely they hire him and pay him for something.
Yeah.
Just whether or not he's actually a detective, too. Because Detective Ninja, Police Ninja would be cool for
Yeah.
a show.
Like a character, yeah. Some
Make
good,
a great TV show formula.
That would be a good, yeah.
Anyway, he does the sleuthing
Yep.
and goes through
And
to prove the rest of the film.
through the James Hong scene, the boyfriend cop is told to seek out Sho Kasugi and be like, because James Hong's like, I only know one man.
Oh, yes.
That is
Nothing
how-
can be done except for one man.
Yeah. And
That's from a difference of... Because remember, how did he know he was in America?
yeah.
Does it even specify hired him?
No.
He meets these guys at the airport. Was that just something that got edited that maybe shouldn't have? Who are these guys?
Yeah.
It's these three older gentlemen, you
yes.
assume are Japanese, but are in America, that sent for him. He said, I was glad to get your letter.
Yeah, for what?
And then they go, well, we got bad news. We'll talk later. And then the scene is over.
And then they never talk later.
Yeah, they're never in the movie. And he has this awesome El Camino with a camper
Was that a severance package from the company he was working for?
to,
Maybe.
well, probably just the expense account. We should probably just call it expenses if he's not fired.
Yeah. Yeah, they gave him money for a rental.
They said, we'll talk later.
yeah.
Did it off camera
And
and made sure he got an El Camino.
and somehow he got an El Camino, yeah. So, but yeah, and as it turns out too, I think it counts as Sho Kasugi having like some type of spiritual guidance to get the bad guy to begin with. Because they never
Part of
fill,
the jitsus,
yeah, they never fill in that either.
he uses, he might, yeah, it might have been implied that he uses
How does
kind of ESP type jitsus.
yeah? Because
Well, there's one flashback. Remember why?
oh wait,
Or why this is so important
it's the instructor.
to the both of them?
Yeah, the evil.
Yeah, they do a quick flashback
Yeah,
that is
that's what it was.
brief yet powerful as far as his motivation for
Yeah,
suffice to say that him and this bad ninja man
The mustache
are mortal enemies or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, the mustache man. Yeah, it's a key plot in the movie. Key plot point. So that's how you get your revenge story. But yeah, so and then the third act of the movie is just Sho Kosugi doing these crazy antics to
Fighting them.
Fighting them.
Mostly the girl, but they of course have their thing where they finally solve the plot.
Yeah. The seeking them out.
So it's pretty cool going along and having it be a girl. Some of the screaming.
Yeah. Yes.
Where it's a lady's voice doing all the hiya.
Yeah.
All those martial arts screaming grunts.
Yep.
Whichever part of that ninja stuff was not her, and obviously a stuntman.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Through the entire movie.
Yeah. So.
But she did a good job. As you can see from that scene.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but there were a lot of parts in this movie that definitely did keep us going for sure.
Oh, that's how come I had to nominate it for. Spooktacular.
Yes, sir.
Is because this showcase hits where a lot miss.
Yeah.
It's kind of got it all with your craziness. It's the greatest source of 80s cliches that I've seen in the past little while.
Yes. We almost, like, the soundtrack especially.
Yeah, the music, the score, and the soundtrack.
It's...
Those girls' clothes, her apartment.
Yeah.
It's all fabulous 80s overload.
Yeah. It almost counts as proto-neo 80s. Like, especially that soundtrack.
I thought it was cool the guy drove a little Triumph.
Yeah.
Did you see his Triumph Spitfire?
Yeah.
That thing was kind of neat.
The Triumph, yeah. You hardly ever see a Triumph.
And her cool Chevy van.
Yeah. She does drive a Chevy.
Remember the, what was it called?
The
Metro Telephone.
Yeah.
That's the name of the phone company.
Yeah.
And she drives this cool little short style Chevy minivan.
The company van. Yeah.
It's show.
Yeah. There's nothing else.
It's part 3 of the legacy of Enter the Ninja.
Yes, sir. And, yeah. Definitely would recommend it, even if you're not in the mood for, like, Halloween proper. Because as we said before...
No, this what I was talking about. This thing counts on a technicality of poltergeist usage.
Yeah, you don't want to, like, if you're in the mood for a good action martial arts movie that's obviously made in the 80s, this is definitely it. Like, and I suppose if you have a friend or two that is in kind of like maybe a scary way, they may get something out of it.
If you be sneaky, you could maybe scare them.
But yeah. But so yeah, how many of these do we still get to do? Because it's just going to get harder and harder every time to pick a new movie. We can't exactly say what is in the queue because...
Yeah, most of them are
what
save just in case, a last resort, just in case, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean... yeah, are we going to be able to find a new one to do within the year that we have to go until the damn...
Is Axe Giant scary? That counts as creature effects and a scary man.
Axe giant, depending on...
Yes, there's dark woods, a campfire.
Maybe depending on who you ask, Jack and the Beanstalk might be scary. Because you have like an infinite growing beanstalk to like a high... Like just...
I mean, you'd be afraid of giants. It doesn't really count as horror. There's no...
Yes.
It's much less spooky.
Yeah.
Axe Giant is still spooky, even though it's Paul Bunyan.
Yes.
It's a scary man roaming the damn woods when you're a teen stuck out in this campground thing.
Yeah, that could be pretty...
in the dark woods with a campfire and Joe Estevez springing out from the bushes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's freaky. Like Joe Yeah. So...
Creepier than getting up to the top of the Jack Beanstalk.
Yeah.
I say don't even discount Shaolin Popey. I know the second one had something to do with ghosts and horror elements, but actually the first one I've never even seen. Yes, I should look up Shaolin Popey Part 1. They would count as...
Yeah,
We would be set, bare minimum. I would like to put a little more effort above bare minimum, but bare minimum would be alternating between some Silent Hills and stuff like that just barely counts as horror because it happens to involve ghosts and may or may not just be like a Chinese martial arts film.
Yeah,
where they fight either zombies or...
Something that's vaguely scary. Something that has a horror element. Yeah. But, I mean...
Supposed to...
That at least opens up the door to, like, more possibilities. Because if we just had to stick to...
I'm thinking of about 5 different backups.
Okay.
So depending how far into our...
Thankfully...
age 50s, 60s, and beyond, we continue this.
Yeah. Thankfully, there's a backup for at least...
For possibles like Shaolin Popey.
Yeah.
And ones that we could, I guess, do like Silent Hill.
5 or 6.
Plus the others would tide us over into about 10.
Yeah.
Including all those Silent Hills.
Uh-huh.
And Popies. Remember, there's 2 Popies.
There's 2 Popies. Yeah.
So a handful past that.
Yeah.
We're set for about 10 years.
Well, okay. At least we don't have to put a ton of effort in the...
That it'll buy us some time for...
Finding new stuff.
The hope of a great revival of the horror film genre.
Yeah, because...
Is Bye Bye Man stupid enough to do?
We'll probably have to let that one go for... Maybe we could put that at the very end, after people forgot about it.
Oh, cool. You can make a plus sign.
And then, yeah, but...
I love how 90% of our options are absolute last resort.
Well, that's... I mean... It's
part of the slim pickings.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Man.
Yeah.
I'm not doing Jason X.
No. Yeah. I mean, I have a copy of Jason X. I just kind of don't want to do it. So...
There's some of those doo-doo horror things we can do. In my love of Denise Crosby, we can maybe do that doll, what was it called? Dollhouse or doll something.
Ah. Yeah, that's a... Ooh.
Thing that I feel okay about.
Yeah.
If you can't get a real flick zone, just...
do it
in the hopes of finding a real sign that says almost flick zone.
Yeah.
What is it?
Solution.
Yeah, Solution Center flick.
Flick, yeah.
Well, remember? That's almost Solution Center and flick zone.
Yeah, almost.
And I don't even have to put background.
Oh, you just put it up right there. Absolutely.
Fuck.
So... yeah, there's no need to align it and put it up right.
I just got to take like a whiteout or something, white paint or something, and put and right in between them, and then flick zone.
Put a zone at the end, yeah. Yeah, that's perfect.
It's the real Solution Center and flick zone.
We have finally established.
Well, it'll probably switch. What I was talking about?
Yeah.
That can wait for the update here in a month or so. But yeah.
Yeah. So this becomes
great things a brewing for this
this
YouTuber channel.
Locale, and yeah.
For you to like and subscribe and smash.
So yeah, another Halloween entry in the books. We gotta keep doing them. And we just gotta keep